Is there a problem, officer? Tommy has been having a rough week. He's been working with some Israeli wolves, telling them what to do, of course, and it's the weekend. It's time to let his hair down. Rhea has to help him with that. He doesn't have any arms. Yes, he's the guy, the good Chinese worker who was told to stick his right arm into a wood chipper, and he did that obediently. And as the right arm was being fed into the wood chipper, the left arm jumped off. It's a wise thing to do. Jump off when folks are being incredibly stupid. But this is Melton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Dad the carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter and Mary. I get to make parables. And this Tommy series 1 is wrapped in symbolism. And Tommy likes to dance. He does that snake dance of his. You know, it really looks good with no arms, and that's what won Rhea's heart. And they've gone out to have a little fun at a club, and Rhea had a little too much to drink. And of course, he's driving on the way back home, and you guessed it, some flashing lights in the rear view there. But Tommy has a plan, and yeah, they do the switch real quick. He jumps over there. He hadn't had, you know, as much to drink. He jumps over there behind the steering wheel. Rhea's over in the passenger seat by the time the officer gets up there. And he says, "Is there a problem, officer?" And yeah, he says, "You were swerving a little bit." And Tommy says, "Well, I dropped my phone. I had to reach down and pick it up." And you know, the cop's a little skeptical, but you know, he has him do the field sobriety test, and he can't touch his fingertips to his nose. He doesn't have the arm. But he can walk that, you know, straight line. He's only had a couple that night. And then the hard part is getting back in the car afterwards. And the officer says, "Okay, you be careful. Don't reach for that phone, you know, when you're driving." He says, "No, officer, I won't." And then the hard part's getting back. I mean, he knows how to drive. It just he hasn't driven since he lost his arm, so he has to grip that steering wheel with his teeth here. And yeah, Rhea kind of reaches over, looking out the the side of the window, says, being nonchalant, and kind of reaches and helps him steer a little bit. And that cop will have a story to tell about that no-arm guy he pulled over. Yeah, it's Tommy. It might have been those Israeli wolves, wrapped in symbolism, that was sticking that right arm in. Who knows? All I know is man, every time I see folks that look like they're Israeli, or at least the Mideast kind of looking, it's a tell. I've got a bus driver here in Eagle Rock, and he's obviously that, and I know when I see him. The amateurs of the street, Tommy and who he runs, don't know that. Amateurs of the streets are stupid. They'll stick their arms in the wood chipper. But I've noticed that now. No, it's going to be a bad bus trip. They're going to have a lorry-like, a press-like, a hatred-like event on that trip. Oh, lorry is the generic term for anyone who can hide behind good intentions, but doesn't take much looking to see is the exact opposite of their evil heart and soul. But yeah, I noticed that last night, and then my nose was yesterday, and then my nose was burning, and I was sick all night and sick all day today. I can barely see. Yeah, I got the eyes growing anew. Something's up with that, but yeah, look for some Israeli wolves. be hung by those tails up there. And might just end up missing those arms like Tami sooner or later. Semper Fi, Military Pitbull Project's working in Eva. If you know folks, it's our fiction. Get some popcorn and go see them. And of course, as always, Israeli wolves are run by those Chinese assholes. So Hang High's going to be there. And yeah, that Oriental Street Festival is great. Check it out.